Welcome to Last Post Zero. We explore the darkest corners of human nature when civilization crumbles and survival becomes the absolute only law. When society collapses, the laws we once followed vanish into the darkness, leaving behind only the primal urge to eat and stay alive. The scariest thing is not the hunger itself, but what ordinary people are willing to do when they are finally backed into a corner. Humans do not become better people when the world ends. They simply become more real, stripping away the masks of civilization they once wore. From the safety of the shadows, the predators watch. They see the desperation below and realize that chaos is actually an opportunity to feed. At first, they only wanted to survive the night, but soon they learned that taking from others is easier than scavenging for scraps alone. This is the evolution of the modern hunter. They are no longer searching for animals in the wild. They are now hunting their neighbors. The first type is the observer. They do not strike immediately. They watch from the shadows, learning your routine, waiting for the precise moment. They memorize your habits better than you know them yourself. They are patient, calculating, and they strike only when you are at your weakest. They have more patience than wild beasts. To them, you are not a person anymore. You are simply a resource to be harvested later. Next, we have the pack, usually 3 to 5 people. They operate with terrifying efficiency, assigning specific roles to ensure the hunt is successful. One acts as the bait, crying for help to lure you in. The others wait in the darkness, ready to spring the deadly trap. They are not loud, they are efficient. One strikes, one secures the supplies. The most dangerous type is the deceiver. The elderly, women, or children who use their harmless appearance to lower your defenses and gain entry. They ask for water or help. But remember this cold truth. Not everyone who is weak is harmless, and not everyone who helps is a friend. Why do humans turn so cruel? No one is born a monster, but extreme circumstances will teach anyone how to become a ruthless predator. When the brain is starved, it loses the capacity for empathy. Survival takes priority over morality, shutting down the part of you that feels guilt. Hunger bends your moral compass faster than any weapon. The desperate mind justifies violence as a necessity, erasing the line between right and wrong. Mob mentality makes this worse. Humans feel powerful in groups. Responsibility is divided among the crowd, so no single person feels like the villain. It is not that they are inherently evil. It is that within the group, no one believes they are wrong. They are just surviving together. If you notice the following signs, it might already be too late. You need to pay attention to the subtle changes in your environment. Sign number 1. You see the same stranger multiple times near your location. A coincidence happens once. A pattern means you are a target. Sign number 2. Physical evidence. Fresh footprints where no one should be. Trash that has been disturbed. Objects that have shifted position overnight. Predators check your waist to see what you have. If your trash is scattered, they are analyzing your resources to see if you are worth attacking. Sign number 3. Repetitive noises at night. A twig snapping, a faint whistle, or a distant light that appears and vanishes in the woods. They use weak lights to signal each other without alerting you. If you see a light that isn't yours, you are likely surrounded by eyes. Sign number 4. The accidental meeting. If someone bumps into you more than once, they are testing your reaction time and assessing your threat level. Remember, the predator is not in a hurry. They are banking on your arrogance. They wait for you to make a mistake before they move. You do not need to be stronger than them to survive. You just need to be a harder target than the person next to you. Rule number 1. Never establish a routine. Change your path every day. Predictability is a death sentence in a world full of watching eyes. Rule number 2. Never stay in one place for more than 3 days. Mobility is your best defense against those plotting a coordinated attack. Rule number 3. No fires at night. The smell of smoke travels for miles, and the light is a beacon inviting every predator to dinner. Rule number 4. Do not trust quickly. Skepticism keeps you alive. In this new world, a friendly handshake is often a distraction for a knife. Rule number 5. Never look like you have plenty. Look poor, look hungry, and look empty. If you look valuable, you become a target. Rule number 6. Always have an exit strategy. Never enter a room, a building, or a conversation without knowing exactly how you will get out. In the apocalypse, the survivor who lives the longest is not the strongest warrior. It is the one who attracts the least amount of attention. One day, to survive, you will have to do something that you hate today. You will cross a line you promised you would never cross. And when that day finally comes, the question will no longer be whether you survived the end of the world or the predators around you. The real question you must ask yourself in the silence of the night is simply this: are you still human or just another predator? The world has changed, and we have changed with it. Stay hidden, stay vigilant, and never let your guard down for a single second. This is the reality of the new world. Trust no one but yourself. Watch the shadows, because the shadows are definitely watching you right now. Thank you for watching Last Post Zero. If you want to survive the next chapter, make sure you are subscribed to our frequency. Join us next time as we explore what happens when the dust settles and the survivors begin the impossible task of rebuilding the world. Click on the video on your screen to learn more about survival tactics. Knowledge is the only weapon that cannot be taken away from you. Stay safe out there. This is Last Post Zero, signing off. Remember, the end is just the beginning of something much darker. In a world without laws, we return to the wild. The structures we built crumble, but the instincts buried in our DNA remain eternal. Nature does not mourn our collapse. It simply grows over our mistakes. We are temporary guests on this planet, fighting for a brief stay. Your money is worthless here. Your status means nothing. The only currency that matters now is your ability to breathe for another day. We often forget what we have lost until we see the remnants of the past. The echoes of a softer world haunt us daily. The storm is coming, and it will not show mercy. Prepare yourself mentally, for the mental battle is harder than the physical one. Keep your tools sharp and your mind sharper. A dull blade can be fixed, but a dull mind will get you killed instantly. Find shelter, but never let yourself get trapped. A fortress can easily become a tomb if you do not have a way out. Learn the language of the streets. The writing on the wall tells a story of who owns this territory and who you must avoid. Silence is the new normal. If you hear a voice on the radio, do not assume it is a rescue. It could be a trap. Map out your world. Know where the danger zones are. Knowledge of the terrain gives you a tactical advantage over those who wander blindly. Paranoia is a survival trait. If you feel like something is wrong, it probably is. Trust your gut instinct over your logical mind. Move with purpose and silence. Noise is a beacon. If you can move without being heard, you become the ghost that survives the night. Defend your space. Traps are force multipliers. They watch your back when you need to sleep, acting as silent sentries in the dark. Hold on to your memories, but do not let them drag you down. The past is a ghost. You must live for the present reality. Water is life. Secure your source before you secure your weapons. You can fight without a gun, but you cannot fight without water. If you find a group you can trust, protect them. A loyal tribe is the strongest fortress you can build in this chaos. Learn basic medical skills. A small infection can kill you faster than a bullet. You must be your own doctor in the wasteland. Distance is safety. Keep threats far away. If you can see them before they see you, you control the outcome of the encounter. Be like the rat, not the lion. Scavenge, hide, and survive. Pride gets you killed, but humility keeps you alive to see tomorrow. Darkness is your ally if you embrace it. Most people fear the night, but the survivor learns to use it as a cloak. Sleep with one eye open. Comfort is a luxury of the past. Constant vigilance is the price we pay for continuing to breathe. Every sunrise is a victory. You have survived another night. Take a moment to breathe, then prepare to do it all over again. Hope is fragile, like a flower in concrete. It is rare, but it proves that life finds a way, even in the darkest places. Check your gear. Small details matter. A loose lace or a dropped item can be the difference between life and death today. The road ahead is long and uncertain. There is no destination, only the journey of survival. Keep moving, keep fighting, keep living. We are all ghosts in the making. Make sure your story is one of strength and resilience, not one of victimhood and despair. Time is no longer measured in hours, but in heartbeats. Do not waste a single moment. Every second you are alive is a gift. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Decide today that you will not be the prey. You will be the survivor. This has been a Last Post Zero transmission. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance. Stay strong and stay alive. End of transmission. We will be back when the signal clears. Until then, watch your back. Last Post Zero, out.